Meet the Genesis GV70, an all-new mid-size luxury SUV that claims to outclass its German rivals, such as the Audi Q5, the BMW X3 and the Mercedes GLC, and especially in terms of value and technology. And while it'll never have the badge status or desirability of those European models, it's clear a lot of thought and effort has gone into this highly refined and superbly specified Korean newcomer. The GV70 doesn't do things by the book, not by a long shot, but is it a genuine rival to long-established Germans in the most popular premium vehicle segment? Let's find out. The GV70 is the second prestige SUV from Hyundai-owned luxury brand Genesis, after the larger GV80. Based on a tweaked version of the G70 sedan's platform, the GV70 is a clean sheet design and faces a Herculean challenge, but the fledgling Genesis brand has put some solid fundamentals in place. You can get the GV70 in rear-wheel drive, not front-wheel drive like some of its rivals, or all-wheel drive form, and it comes with segment-first features like blind spot live feed and fingerprint recognition, and the range starts at around $66,000, which comfortably undercuts the Germans. We're testing the top-spec high-performance sport model, an $83,400 proposition, but the range extends to $90,000 with a luxury pack added. Before we go any further, I have to show you the exterior design, which is unusual and eclectic. Look, it's not going to win the beauty pageant, but I like the fact it stands out. It's different. My favourite view is side-on, where that long bonnet and short overhangs blend nicely with the curved window line and sloping rear end. At the front, you've got these twin-line LED headlight clusters flanking the large crest grille, and this sport model also has a more aggressive front bumper design. The GV70 Sport rolls on big 21-inch alloy wheels, and at the rear there's a roof spoiler, twin-line LED tail lights that mimic the headlights, and big bore exhaust outlets. Powered by a muscular twin-turbo V6 petrol engine, this medium SUV is claimed to accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds, with a little help from launch control. And check this out, extra struts in the bonnet to provide a bit more torsional rigidity, which should help handling dynamics. We'll find out soon enough. The luxury SUV employs an 8-speed automatic transmission driving all four wheels, while the all-wheel drive system's variable torque split has a default rear-wheel drive bias. Well, this is different. I'm getting a real 1930s sci-fi vibe here. And this ovoid section that contains all the temperature controls is really out there, but I like it. There's no way you're going to mistake this for a BMW or an Audi. Look a little closer and you'll find intuitive digital climate controls, which feature haptic feedback like up-spec Porsche models. It's all very high-end. Most of all, it's really sensibly laid out and there's not too much complexity. You don't have to dial through countless menus to get what you need, like dual zone climate control, heated steering wheel, or cooled seats. Everything has a super high quality feel as well, from the leather covered dashboard to the suede headlining, the plastics, and even the rotary gear shifter. The backlit unit features tempered glass and real metal knurling, and every button press and scroll, whether on the center console, the steering wheel, or the doors, has a real premium tactility to it. The attention to detail is impressive too, with cool door inserts along with adjustable ambient lighting, and I love the slim air vents with this feature line that runs from the dash along to the doors. Genesis reckons the GV70 has unprecedented luxury, and while that might be a bit of a stretch, it is tremendously well appointed, and I haven't even got to the seats or the tech yet. Like violence in a Tarantino movie, the GV70 over-delivers when it comes to technology. It starts with this massive 14.5-inch super high-def, ultra-wide touchscreen infotainment system, and it looks magnificent. The interface is really easy to use and the native menus are good as well. Plus, you can also adjust it via this rotator dial down here or a little touchpad if that's your jam. There's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you want to use your phone operating system, but both phone mirroring functions require a cord. I was kind of expecting a wireless setup. You also get this 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster with decent customizability, But best of all, there's a little camera up here that tracks your eyes to deliver 3D-like parallax graphics. It's pretty cool. There's even a fingerprint scanning sensor that biometrically stores driver's seat, steering wheel, and other functions. And let's not forget the big 12-inch head-up display that delivers loads of useful drive data as well. I've saved the best till last, the seats. These lazy boys are finished in ultramarine blue and have red piping and stitching, and you also get red seat belts. And the good news is they deliver excellent comfort. The quilted Napa leather upholstery is not quite as supple as top-spec Lexus SUVs, but it's pretty swish, and the 18-way power adjustable driver's seat is wide and welcoming. These seats feature air bladders as well that adjust the side bolsters so you can really get tucked in there. And there's a massage function that works really well, although Genesis calls it the stretch feature. Always trying to be different. What's also really impressive about all Genesis vehicles is that the different interior color options are complementary, so you don't pay extra for your pine grove green or white leather seats. When it comes to safety systems, this vehicle leaves no stone unturned. It even gets a couple of segment firsts, such as a front center airbag and blind spot camera feeds. Storage solutions are pretty good with 2 cup holders, big door pockets, and this beautifully damped wireless phone charging pocket with twin USB ports, although there's no USB-C. The central storage bin has a 12-volt socket and a little cash stash area, while up top there's a neatly concealed sunglasses holder. Oh, and it gets a massive panoramic glass roof too. Backseat room is pretty good. I'm about 6 feet tall, 183 centimeters, and I've got okay headroom, but very good leg room. And seat comfort is really good too. They're contoured, they're comfortable. You don't feel like you're sitting on a flat slab, and that bodes well for longer journeys. Backseat amenity is excellent with window blinds, dual coat hooks, door lock overrides, twin USB ports, digital climate control and air vents, heated seats, a fold-out armrest with cup holders, and of course, twin ISOFIX child seat anchorages. The power-operated tailgate reveals more claimed space than its German rivals. And to the naked eye, it looks pretty frickin' big. But this sloping tailgate limits taller cargo a bit. You're not gonna get those square boxes jutting all the way out. It comes with 2 shopping bag hooks, 2 lights, 4 cargo tie-down anchorages, and a space-saver spare wheel. Like the rest of the cabin, it's beautifully finished too, with carpeted surfaces everywhere. I also love the fact it's got a separate area to put the cargo blind. Lastly, you can fold the rear seats from the back with quick release levers, opening up enough space for big flat pack furniture boxes. Well, there is a lot going on inside this car, most of it super impressive. But how does it drive? Time to cue the funky music. Genesis may be owned by Hyundai, but make no mistake, this ain't no budget family cruiser. And the first thing that hits me is cabin refinement, helped along by these acoustically laminated windscreen and side windows. Indeed, it's ultra quiet when cruising around with low levels of wind and road noise. And this is helped by extra sound damping materials, a nicely balanced suspension setup, and electronically controlled engine mounts that reduce vibration. And speaking of the engine, this twin-turbo V6 has more muscle than Sylvester Stallone back in his Rambo days. With 530 Newton meters of torque on tap, it delivers awesome thrust. Pin the throttle and it launches like an eagle. Together with the 8-speed auto, it delivers impressive performance levels and excellent response, which is boosted further in sports mode by sharpening acceleration and steering. It's even got 2 selectable braking modes that vary the amount of brake pressure based on your pedal stroke. Now, the last time I tested a car with a feature like that was a $350,000 BMW M8 Coupe. Ride quality is very good for a vehicle on 21-inch alloy wheels, the adaptive shock absorbers ensuring good levels of comfort. Genesis has also delivered a suspension tune unique to Aussie models, and while it won't challenge the BMW X3 for dynamics, it's an impressive all-rounder. Adaptive cruise control is part of the package and it works really well. It's even got AI adaptive learning, so it kind of figures out how you like to drive. So if you're a lead foot, it's going to accelerate much faster than if you're not. This V6 Hero model is not the eco warrior of the range, but there are 4-cylinder petrol and diesel models available, and there's also an EV version coming. So there are ways to reduce your carbon footprint if you want to. Autonomous steering systems are pretty good too. It doesn't take long to pick up the lines on the road, and you can let it do its own thing on country roads. In terms of visibility, the swoopy design with all the curved glass, especially at the back, creates some significant blind spots. But yet again, technology comes to the rescue. Head checks be damned. Just flip on the indicator and the blind spot cameras switch on, providing a clear view of either side. Spending time in the Genesis GV70 is a very pleasant experience. It's calm, it's quiet, and ultimately is effortless to drive, and it feels every bit a luxury SUV. The reversing camera is good, very good. As well as a 360-degree overhead view, there's a touch and drag setup which makes slotting into the car spots really easy. It's very effective. Better than that, you can exit the vehicle and park it ghost car style with these buttons on the key fob. It's the ultimate party trick. Like all Genesis models, the GV70 is backed by a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty with roadside assist, plus free collection and return for servicing. Despite the GV70's unique proposition, premium fit and finish and high levels of equipment, refinement and performance, rusted-on German car buyers are unlikely to make the switch. But this ambitious challenger brand's reputation can only grow in future. And who knows, one day soon it might become a serious threat to the premium European brands. The Genesis GV70 is unlike any other prestige SUV out there, but that is not a criticism. The Koreans have done their homework, creating a meticulously crafted, high-quality SUV that is a legitimate alternative to its rivals in every respect. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that. You can check out more videos here and here, or on the Carsales YouTube channel. And if you want all the news up to date when we're publishing new stuff, don't forget to subscribe.